Today we are making strawberry jalapeno jelly. First we have to sterilize our jelly jars. This is just a rubber mat to keep the jars from bouncing up and down and breaking in the water. Just put all your jelly jars in a little bit of space in between each one. Not very much, just a little bit so that they don't float together and break. And then you have to pour all your water in the pan. At least cover all the jars and then fill them all in 1 inch over the top. So after you get your water put in, transfer your pot to the stove and turn it on medium heat. Medium heat, 4 or 5 should be good. So after that, you just want to bring this to a light boil, then reduce the heat so that they keep their warm just until you're ready to put your jelly in. So what we have over here is just our already washed and sterile lids for our jelly jars. So the next thing you have to do is wash your strawberries, which he is doing. Just rinse them off and get them all wet and washed. And then wash it all off, and then you have to come here. And after you have washed your strawberries, you need to cut all of the green stems off your strawberries. And after you have cut all the green stems off your strawberries, you'll need to cut them into smaller pieces so it will be easier for the next step. Be sure to wash your hands before you do this. You need to smash all of your strawberries. Make sure to smash them before you measure, because you need 4 cups. I'm going to pour these in here so he can start smashing. Make sure not to smash them too much because you do want bits of strawberry in your jelly. Consistent we stopped at. If you want it smoother, just do it a little bit more. If you want it thicker, don't do it as much. So we're just gonna smash a little bit of the strawberries at a time and get the cups that we need so that we don't smash all of them and have extra. And then we're just gonna spoon it out 1 cup at a time and pour it into 1 bowl. Do not forget to check on your jars. You just want them boiling, and then you want to turn the heat back down. Thank you. Just gonna pour it in 1 cup at a time and see how many cups you have smashed. Now we have to dice the jalapenos. Just dice them. 1 cup of diced jalapenos, seedless. But we'll be back. We're gonna give this to our mom so we don't feel like getting our faces burnt. Now we have our 1 cup of diced jalapenos. Now my sister is gonna measure the sugar. Yes, you need 7 cups of sugar. Now what you need is a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. He's gonna be getting this. It can be freshly squeezed, or it can be the one out of the bottle like we're using. 4 cups of smashed strawberries. Then you need your 1/4 cup lemon juice. And 1 package of pectin. Sorry guys, I meant pectin. Just 1 pouch. Now turn your heat on. Put it on high heat, and you want to bring it to a boil, stirring every once in a while. Our jelly is boiling, so we gotta add the 7 cups of sugar. Now, slowly. Now that we've added our sugar, you need to let this come to a rolling boil that you cannot stir out. And then you need to set your timer for 1 minute. Strawberries boil for the minute that it says. So we did ladle off some of the foam that was on top. You don't have to, but we did. Now we need to grab out 2 jars to do it. Dump all the water out and just sit them on paper towels, a rag, or a pan, whatever you have, or whatever you need to put them on. Okay. Now you put on the lid and screw on the top. And now that's how you make homemade strawberry jalapeno jelly. Now we've got our jelly in the glasses. You need to get a water bath going on high heat and bring it to a boil. And then you need to put your dills in here. When it comes to a boil, let them sit with the lid on them for 10 minutes. And if you do not want to go through all that hassle, you can just freeze them so that they have a longer shelf life.